Hey guys, so I want to talk about a very good habit that a lot of us tend to find difficult to develop, especially if you're like a beginner in any form of art. So, yeah, I'm going to be talking about this from a very personal angle with my own experience, and I hope you find this interesting and helpful. So, starting off, I wanted to say that it's been a really long time since I made my last video. It's been like a year and a half, and I don't even remember how it used to feel in front of the camera. Like, I'm not able to do it properly. I'm not so comfortable like I used to be. And I was really trying to make a new video when I was not able to, and that's when it hit me that this is the video that I want to make. This is what I really want to talk about, and that is exactly the reason why I wanted to make this video first. See, when you're even if you're like incredibly good at something, or at least even if like you're just like used to doing something a lot, let's say that you don't do it for a long time, you just stop doing it for a while, and then you get back to it, and then you see that you're just not able to do it like before. First off, most of the times, let's after you come back from this huge hiatus, you'll notice that it's actually hard for you to dedicate time to do this particular activity. It's not just that you have to it's not even like doing it, you're not able to find time to do it. It's not that you don't have time, it's just that you're not able to dedicate time to do this thing, right? And when you do it, eventually you find out that you're not able to do it like before, and then you start feeling like you suck, and then the crippling anxiety and the sadness comes in, and then you feel like you don't want to do this, and then you keep procrastinating. I have a whole other video planned on like procrastination, but uh, let's say the whole point of it is that when you've lost touch with something, you just after a while you try to get back to it, you'll notice that you're just not able to it's like you've lost this discipline. You're not able to get yourself to do it again with that passion. Maybe you still have the passion, you're just not able to do it. You keep putting it off, you keep pushing it away for tomorrow, and then that tomorrow never comes, and then days turn to weeks, and weeks turn to months, and then you'll notice that you didn't do anything all these months, right? I want to share something. This is from my own personal experience, right? So last year, I was working as a designer, as a 3D designer in a company, and it was incredibly stressful. I'm not gonna lie, because I just had a lot of work. It was very hard for me, and it drained a lot of my time and energy, and I was not able to make personal work for a while. Well, a while being an entire year, because for my company I used to make animations and visuals and motion graphics and so, and coming back and sitting in front of Blender and doing that, putting myself through all of that again, I just did not have the strength for that. It's just very demanding, and that's why I actually put my YouTube on hold for a while, because I could not find time and energy to do this particular thing. And what happened was, like, I quit my job in December last year because I wanted to pursue better opportunities. I felt like it was not my calling, so I left my job and I wanted to pursue better opportunities. And I wanted to focus on my art and YouTube as well. And in January, when I sat down to make my first artwork after like 2 years, well, a year actually, after an entire year, I noticed something. I experienced something that I've never experienced before. It's that I could feel that my skills had leveled up. I could feel that oh my god, the dogs are barking. I hope you guys are not able to hear the dogs. So yeah, when I started working on my personal projects and freelance client projects in January, what I noticed that was my skills had leveled up so much. I could feel it, it was like a revelation. I could literally feel like rays of energy coming out of my body as I was like working on Blender and making the damn animation. But what had actually happened was that even though I had not made any personal work for an entire year, because of my job, I had accumulated an entire year's worth of practice and experience, and all that was just showing as I was trying to animate something. And it was incredible because I was not able to execute certain ideas that I had before properly, but now I was able to. And it was, and I could feel the difference. It was just like energizing. And that is where I learned the value and the importance of putting in work every day and practicing every day. And now I'm not asking you to like summon your inner people and make like one artwork every day. No, that's not what I mean. Don't subject yourself to that. It's incredibly stressful. Plus, it's already been done by hundreds of artists after people, and so it doesn't make a person special anymore. So yeah, you gotta find your own thing. But however people does it, I don't know. I just have like huge respect for the guy's dedication. What I am talking about is putting in small amounts of work every day, and all of these small amounts over the period of several days, weeks, possibly months, it leads to something big, and I get it. Some days you're lazy, if you're lazy, just like do these smallest amount of work, like blocking out a scene, or just like animating the smallest element in your object. But it's understandable that we all have our off days. We have days when we're sad and depressed and we just don't want to do anything. We have days when we're on vacation, where we will probably not be able to do anything. Yeah, and those days are fine. Those days are fine. But the other days, those days just make up probably 10% of a person's year, if I'm not over exaggerating it. But the remaining 90%, you dedicate yourself to doing something, to learning something, to practicing something. And as you do this, you might not notice it right away, but after a period of time, you're going to see that you've improved. And as you're working every day, you'll see that you hit roadblocks. You don't know how to move forward. You'll find yourself lacking inspiration or references, and you'll start learning. You'll start exploring the beautiful internet, and you'll learn something new. You'll widen your knowledge, and your eyes will get opened more, and all of this will lead to your skills growing exponentially. And it takes time. An exponential curve, it goes like this, but it takes time. There won't be anything at the start, but it's going to be a huge increase down the line. And of course, if you learn something new, you'll start applying it, and over days you'll practice it, and those days become weeks, and weeks become months, and by the time you know it, you're an expert in it. So yeah, the practice really pays off, and it is so worth it. And breaks are necessary. Eventually we'll break down, we'll burn out, and I faced a lot of those over the last year as I worked in the company. And yeah, breaks are necessary. When that happens, I just try to refresh my mind, spend some time away from my computer, and go and touch grass somehow. So yeah, breaks are necessary as well. But here's the thing: you do something every day, and then suddenly you hit a roadblock, which would be an off day where you're not able to do something. Like, you know, there's gonna be like days where you make something so amazing that you'll be like, oh damn, did I do that? I can't believe it. But then again, there's gonna be days where you'll be like, oh shit, I just like downright suck. I should just quit and give up my career. So yeah, there's gonna be days like, there's gonna be both of these days, you know. And when you have that one off day, it's very easy to feel the fear of failure. And what this fear makes you do is that this fear makes you procrastinate, basically. And because of that, you stop practicing, you stop putting in work every day, and before you know it, you know, you will end up spending weeks not doing something, and you will forget how to do the particular thing, even if you were really good at it before. So what I am trying to make a habit right now is to put in work every day, or at least every other day, towards my YouTube, you know, preparing content, planning content, practicing to make content for YouTube. And yeah, I am hoping that I can put out a video here every other week, if not every week. Hopefully I get comfortable doing it again, you know, like before. So yeah, it feels really good to be back, actually. And I'm looking forward to like putting out more videos, more of these videos as well. Tutorials, that's what this channel has mainly been about ever since it was it was started, you know. My first video, is it a tutorial? I think it was a tutorial. I think it was an After Effects tutorial, if I'm not wrong. Tutorials, they're coming as well. They're going to be coming. I have things planned, but I'm also planning to make more of these talk videos and make more generally just art related content. I also want to, like, hopefully, if you know these kind of videos do well, I would love to like invite people over to this channel and have like a really good talk with other artists. It would be really fun, really inspiring, and we all would learn a thing or two from it. If you like this video, just give it a thumbs up, please, so that, you know, more people can find it. And also make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're an artist who is not a 3D artist. I know it's all 3D tutorials at the moment, but trust me, more videos are coming. All of you are gonna love them, right? And yeah, it really supports and encourages me as well, you know, watching the subscribers go up. It's really motivating, you know. And yeah, feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments below. I love reading comments, man. Really, something that's motivating me right now to make this video are the comments that I received over the past 1 year when I was on a hiatus. The channel still, my videos still performed well, and the comments that I received in most of those videos were so wholesome. It was so heartwarming that I couldn't wait until I could put out more videos again. And it feels good to be back, and I will see you soon in another video. Bye.